Hi, how's it going, everyone? WTFSexyHeadphones here. Happy early chilly Mondays. It's kind of, I don't feel like getting out of PJs morning Monday, so deal with it. Anyway, so what all of you guys have heard of Escape from Tarkov? Because surprisingly, you guys are normally pretty well on top of throwing that kind of stuff at me, and I haven't even heard any of you guys mention it yet, which is kind of surprising. And actually, if it wasn't for my free-to-play unlimited script that I had last week, I still don't think I would have quite heard of it yet, so you guys are really slacking, man. Normally you guys are throwing those kind of things at me, and like being like, hey, have you heard of this yet? And normally you guys will figure that shit out before I ever have time to. That or actually, I'm surprised I haven't seen on any of the stalker groups that I'm on Facebook. I'm surprised I haven't seen that on there yet. But for those of you guys who haven't seen it, so essentially what Escape from Tarkov is a FPS. Let's see, what all ways do they describe it? Essentially, it's an FPS MMO slash RPG, kind of. They haven't really released a lot of details on it, but essentially what it is two fractions, from what I can gather from the trailer, an English, you know, American or whatever fraction, and a Russian fraction, and what you guys are is you're in this city called Tarkov, which they haven't really explained anything about, but you're in this city called Tarkov, and I'm assuming you clash with the other faction, and then you guys are trying to escape. Because Tarkov looks like maybe an abandoned war zone from what I can gather. That's what it's seeming like. So, it kind of looks like, it's kind of makes me think of Savarium a little bit. Mainly because it's a Russian shooter with some extra interesting elements, though they don't quite go into them. But also kind of makes me think of like Russian Call of Duty, essentially. Like it looks like they haven't released any gameplay, but from the trailer it looks very, very polished, so that's kind of nice. But it kind of seems like it's going to be like a Russian Call of Duty, but with only two fractions and not like a bunch of different races that are fighting. So that's kind of interesting. I'm wondering how that will turn out. Unfortunately, they haven't released more info other than it's going to have RPG elements, which I would like to learn more about, and then and missions or quests. Like they'll have like something like quests in there, so I'm kind of interested to what that will turn out to be. But yeah, it kind of gives me like almost a Savarium feel, but modernized, which kind of brings in the Russian Call of Duty side of that, so maybe like a mix between them. So I'm kind of interested to see where this guy goes. And you know, with Savarium, we saw like concept sketches and things like that, and kind of videos of like the map and world, but they have like Escape from Tarkov, which is by Battle Station Games, I think. But what that is they have like this really, really nice, well-made trailer, so it looks like they're gonna like have a pretty good budget going to it. It looks hopefully pretty promising. The gameplay will be as nice and polished as what their trailer looks like. Because right now it looks actually pretty cool. I definitely want to check into it, whether it's Russian Call of Duty or not. Hopefully the additions of RPG elements, whatever those might be in quests, will make it more unique and exciting. So check it out. Tell me what you guys think. I'm interested to know more information about it. But the game's not coming out till what I believe is like later 2016, but it looks like they're going to be doing early beta. As again, like not much information's out, but it looks like early beta of 2016. So if you guys sign up on their website, you can sign up for that, and hopefully we'll get to learn a little bit quicker about it. But I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about that. It looks pretty interesting. So I'm just surprised you guys haven't thrown that my way yet. So I don't know if you've seen it or not. So I'll link trailer down below for you guys. Check it out. Tell me what you think. Looks pretty interesting. Again, kind of Call of Duty-ish like, but, you know, it's the Russians. The Russians are pretty good at spicing things up and making a little bit different, so I'm holding on to some hope there that it's going to be something pretty unique and interesting, and again, from the trailer, it looks pretty polished, so hopefully pretty good. So tell me what you guys think of that, because I'm waiting for more information on it, but it looks pretty neat. Anyway, that's really all I wanted to talk about this week. I just want to see if you guys actually knew what that was, and then if you didn't, go check it out, and then tell me what you think of what that could be. Let's brainstorm on it. Let's talk about it. But that's really it. As far as fact story time, I don't think I told you guys this yet. Part of more of my girly side. It's in there somewhere. So a long time ago, I discovered a channel called Bub's Beauty, which is like one of those makeup guru whatever channels, and I found like a video like of like her doing her hair in a way, and I'm like, oh, that sounds cool, I should try that. But every time I try that kind of shit, I fail. So I was like, oh, I should try something like that, and I did badly. But I liked watching her stuff because she's like She's like an Irish, like little Asian girl, and she's so adorable. And I love listening to her accent. She just sounds so cute. So I just liked watching her. But not only that, but she's like super, super nice. Like I ended up starting watching her vlogs for some reason. Actually, I watch her vlogs. Actually, that's really all I watch these days is her vlogs now. And I'm not really a person who watches like day to day, this is what I do in my life vlogs, but for some reason I like watching hers. And again, I think part of it is because she's super cute and she has like a super sweet, like adorable accent, but she's also like, she makes me have faith in humanity again watching her. Like she cures the cancer I get from all of like the douchebaggery on the internet. Like she's always very, very sweet and like very positive, and she's not mean or malicious or catty or any of that. She's always like this very positive, thankful for like the world and everything in it kind of person, and she's just super like adorable. And like I just like watching her. I'm like, you make me feel better about the world. You make me feel like the world isn't full of shit and hatred and a bunch of assholes. So that's kind of one of my, I guess, like guilty pleasures, obsessions, girly type of things. Not an obsession, it's not an obsession, but one of my girly guilty pleasures is watching Bub's vlogs because she's so adorable and she's so sweet and I just love her. So I would tell you guys to go check it out, but quite frankly, I don't think it's something any of you guys will be interested in because it's kind of just a chick that does vlogs and then, you know, guru beauty videos and stuff, and I'm not sure that's quite up your guys' alley. But yeah, now you know my life. Anyway, that is it for this Monday. You guys have a happy rest of the Mondays, and I will see you next Monday. Bye. Female power.